Hello, Sagittarius. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your January 2024 to energy tarot forecast. My goodness, it's been a week. So thank you for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow, and my goodness, it does need help growing. So for the energy exchange, I'd like to request that you share if you can, comment, which is pretty easy, and hitting the notification bell, which is as equally as easy. Again, thank you for turning up and tuning in. So the word that is popping right into my head when I think of your energy for January 2024, Sagittarius, is vindication. Vindication. I kind of feel that there has been a lot of uncertainties, and dare I say, I hate to use the word failure, but every failure is a lesson, and I think that's the lesson that needs to be learned. And I think sometimes when we talk about failure, we talk about those things that we have talked ourselves out of from moving forward with, and therefore we don't succeed in those things, and we see those things as failures. But the lesson to be learned there is stop talking yourself out of beneficial opportunities, and stop talking yourself out of beneficial opportunities and self-sabotaging yourself, Sagittarius. It's just, you're never going to get where you want to be if you continue to stay in the same safe space, right? So, vindication. So let's see what the energy oracle has for the month of January 2024. Here we go. Sagittarius. And it's interesting that we talk about that kind of thing with Sagittarians being fire signs, and they talk about being brave and confident and passionate and independent. But I also kind of feel that sometimes, I think that goes there and this goes here. I also kind of feel that sometimes we allow energy from our past to become that reason why we are so opposite of what people think of Sagittarian energy, right? I mean, if you were I'm assuming that if you were born into a lifestyle to where you had everything at your whim, that the confident, passionate, independent, brave, and artistic side of the Sagittarian wouldn't have a problem. However, if you were born into other different types of lifestyles, especially to where people are ridiculing you and criticizing you every step of the way, all of those definitions of what a Sagittarian is. And of course, it also, your other signs that are involved and your placements that are involved and all of that. But we won't get too deep or too technical. But we have strategy here, man holding coin and carrying connection. So I really feel that you guys are trying to plan for the future, right? We have the strategy card, which has the telescope, and that's looking toward the future. We have wow. Give me a minute. I'll come up with it. It is so weird that I can't think of the name of the directional device. But I will. So we have the key here, unlocking the knowledge that you seek. Compass. We have the compass here. We have the telescope here. So, and we also have the quill here. And the quill is finding different ways of communication, different ways of expressing self, right? And we have the journal log here. So I think for your January 2024, this is all going to be you strategizing on how to do something different, how to express yourself differently, making different plans. And what I want to say is that, sometimes we continue to do the same thing, hoping and praying that we get different results from those same things. And the sad reality of that is that if you unintentionally sabotaged yourself then, and you're still doing the same thing, and you haven't changed any of that, then you're unintentionally, or perhaps maybe intentionally, sabotaging yourself now. And you're going to have the same complaints, go through the same repetitive motions and notions and gripes and bitches and complaints that you did the past month or the past year or the past 2 or 5 or 10. So now's the time to start changing it up a little bit and allowing yourself to recognize how those same repetitive notions and motions keeps you in the same situation that you are in. It doesn't allow you to move. And while the energy is moving, and while your wants, needs, dreams, and desires are within reach, you are still bemoaning and complaining that nothing is going. Yeah, everything is going. Everything is in motion. The only thing that's not is you. You're not moving. You're not changing. You're not seeing the future. You're not making plans. You're just here expecting someone to come to your rescue, or someone to save the day. And unfortunately, the knight on a white horse in shining armor isn't isn't coming at my window or your window or our window. But we do have man holding coin here, and we do have someone who cares for you very much and who is willing to help you out of any financial constraints or situations that may be holding you back from doing what you need to do or doing what you want to do. Be it moving out of where you are to someone else, be it helping you financially maybe structure or stabilize your future, helping you make plans, and helping you in regards to communicating those wants, needs, dreams, and desires, and how you feel. So, and this person very much cares about you. And this could be your significant other in a long-term relationship, or someone who sees what you're trying to do and sees that your mindset is in a place of, not being able to achieve. So perhaps maybe what is holding you back is finances, and then this person comes forward and says, well, maybe I can help with that. And he's very open with it. He's not trying to get anything out of this. He's not trying to manipulate or deceive in any way. How gently he's holding that coin. I feel like it's his way of saying what's mine is yours, and I want to help you on this path of you, of helping you get out of whatever may be holding you back. But here's what I want to say as well. It's great and noble for someone to come and help, but if you're not willing to help yourself, if you're not willing to step out of the box, if you're not willing to leave what needs to be left behind, then regardless of whatever this help in relationship is, you're still going to be in the same position if you're not willing to move in the direction that gets you where you want to go and what you want to do. You have all of this knowledge within you. Why are you afraid of putting it out there? You know where you want to go. You know what you want to do. You know what you have to do in order to get where you're going or where you want to go. And you know that you have knowledge within yourself to make this happen. So what's the holdup? What's the fear, right? And I think that's something we really have to look at, is where does that fear come from? Does it come from your past? Oof. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. So it probably does come from your past. And just like many other people's past, these things are it's a very emotional thing to, if it's just the past holding you back, and I feel that working on the past, it's a very emotional thing. A lot of things come up, a lot of feelings come up, a lot of uncertainties come up, but there's a way of dealing with it to where you don't have to. There's a way of dealing with the past and healing from the past, that you don't have to you don't have to talk to the persons involved or communicate with the persons involved. There are ways of letting go of that energy and exchanging that energy for beneficial forward movement energy without having anything physically to do with the person who may be a part of the cause of why you feel that you are not worthy of what Spirit Source, God has for you, right? So we're being guided here to step away from that emotional energy. Just call it good, call it a day, and start healing from that, and know that there is a new path for you. And my God, it is difficult. It is difficult to turn around and look at what you're being asked to let go in order to step out. In order to step out. Oof. In order to step out on this new path. So we have all of this creative divine energy within ourselves, and we have all of these blessings that Spirit is ready to bestow upon us. But because we focus so much on the lack and so much on the fear of moving forward and strategizing all of that, that I mean, look at last year and look at the year before that, 22 and 23. How much has changed? How much has changed? Now look at the things that you've wanted to achieve and accomplish, right? And if you achieved and accomplished even half of what you desire to, then you should be congratulated. But some of us who deal with those stigmas from the past, it is very difficult for us to find the courage or the strength to move past that and into or on the path that we know, or into the change that we know needs to happen. So we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is creating that change, that movement, right? And using the creative energy and your intuition to guide you from this emotional energy that has been holding you back, because you can only give so much to it. And how much are you giving to it? How much are you giving to, how much energy are you giving to that emotional thing that has been keeping you from doing what it is that you've been guided to do this whole time, right? Is it a relationship? Is it relationship with a significant other? Is it a relationship with your past? Is it a relationship with this situation that you're in at the moment? Right? So these are things that we're being guided to figure out. And this new path is what we're being guided to prepare for. And there is someone who is desiring to help us. And here we are, meditating more, getting out in nature more, creating stability and structure, and not allowing all of this, not allowing anything from the outside to manipulate or distract you from this beautiful connection with Spirit and Source, from this growth, from this peace, from this prosperity, this abundance, from what you have cooking. I'm going to say from what you have cooking. I mean, I love the Ace of Cups. Aces are gifts from Spirit, from Source. And if we can just get the courage and the strength and believe in ourselves to the point of letting all of that go that has been hindering our path and holding us back, if we can stop letting the past distract us from the future, if we can just stop letting those old tapes distract us from the future, imagine what we would be able to create. Imagine the stability and love and growth and peace we would allow ourselves to step into. Imagine the relationships and the abundance and prosperity that we could walk into, whatever that means to you. We have Cups energy here.
So a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be involved in this. We also have Page of Wands, and pages are fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius. It makes sense that we would be in here because we are the ones that are being guided to choose this different path. Pages, it's choosing a different path with childlike enthusiasm, with the strength and the courage and the energy and the wisdom to know that this is going to really affect and benefit our future in so many ways, in so many ways. And we can't allow this outside situation to distract us anymore. We can't allow it to distract us anymore. And I think it's great that we have the 8 and the 9 of Cups. The 8 of Cups asking us to walk away, to fill those cups up with new energy, to fill those cups up with the brave and passionate and confident and artistic and imaginative and nurturing and intuitive energy, and not allow outside forces to distract us from all that we are being guided to fill those cups up with. Cards flying everywhere. So when we allow ourselves to do that, we step into this 8 of Wands energy, this fast, quick moving energy of growth and wisdom and courage, right? And I think that when we get the courage to grow, when we get the courage to move forward, we step into, see, we have had for a very long time, I feel, the opportunity to establish beautiful, wonderful, loving relationships. And just like the 8 of Cups says, we have given so much, we have put so much emotional energy into the past, into those old tapes, into the this is why I can't, that we never allowed ourselves to. And so it's time to put the energy that we have put into this is why I can't, into this is why I should, or this is why I should, and this is why I can, and this is the direction I'm going. And therefore, this energy allows us to create stable, passionate, wonderful, romantical partnerships and relationships that where we're able to be open and we're able to share and we're able to give, right? That part of ourselves that we've always been fearful of giving, to be totally transparent and open, and no longer fear that there are people in our lives who are just going to disappoint us in the long run. And I want to point out, we have another 8 of Wands, we have another fire energy and another cup energy. So this could be a Sagittarian, an Aries, and a Leo, connecting with a Pisces, a Scorpio, and Cancer, and trying to establish some truly wonderful, beneficial energy, balanced relationships, growth, love, peace, happiness. So, and I love this 2 of Cups energy, because this is 2 like-minded people coming together and really sharing a lot with each other. And I feel with this 2 of Cups energy, okay, first of all, I feel with the 8 of Wands energy that this movement is going to be so quick that it's going to kind of blossom into a life of its own. So be careful with that, especially if you're not ready. Lord knows I am. And the 2 of Cups energy is, I feel you two coming together. I think that this transition that you're making in the month of January kind of establishes just another layer of a relationship if you're already in a relationship. And when I said that, the Knight of Cups came out. So the Knight of Cups is an energy of someone coming with words of romance and appreciation and recognition and all that. And this particular Knight of Cups isn't for the long haul. It's someone coming around to express their love and compassion and all of that for you and making promises, but they're not one who is able to initiate or
they make the promises, but they're unable to follow through with the promises. So this particular Knight of Cups, and I don't feel like it's this energy, I feel like it's something completely different. Someone who may be young and a lot of fun, but someone who's only good um, for the night, a week, or a weekend. Certainly not an extended, long, wonderful, beautiful relationship. So I think we have two different things going on here. I think you moving away from all of that that has kept you back for quite some time, you're establishing a new path and you're not allowing anything on the outside to distract you. And I think that spirit now recognizes that you recognize that you're ready to be open to this emotional, nurturing, intuitive energy. And when that happens, it kind of takes on this beautiful, and the tornado may not look beautiful, but this is what's projecting you forward. And there's a lot of things that are going to start happening really, really, really quickly in regards to this particular relationship. And as you would know it, someone else comes in, and that just kind of, it's not really a huge distraction because we know that this doesn't go anywhere, right? So we have the Nine of Pentacles, and as you start, and the Pentacles being earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, detail oriented, down to earth, cultivated, grounded, practical. So she is sitting here in her leisurely lawn chair, eating grapes, drinking wine, reading a book, but still growing, still progressing, still moving forward. And that's kind of Spirit's way of saying you did enough. Now just kind of allow us to help as well. So I kind of feel like in the month of January, there are a lot of things that are coming to fruition for you as long as you're able to release whatever energy that has been holding you back out from this Eight of Cups energy. Because every single card here talks about moving forward. From the Page of Wands, moving forward, the Nine of Cups, not allowing the past to distract us. The Knight of Cups is a forward movement. The Eight of Wands is a forward movement. The Two of Cups is a forward movement in the structure of a relationship or partnership. The Nine of Pentacles is also a forward movement because even though she's not doing anything, she's still learning, she's still growing, she's still becoming more intuitive and more balanced and stable. And she is showing self-love and nurturing as she is still growing and becoming abundant and prosperous. And then we have the World, which is a transformation, a transition. And I love this because even though the Death card isn't here, we're talking about cutting off from the energy that has been holding you back and walking away from that into a new time, a new energy, new opportunities, new relationships, or more stable, abundant relationships, right? So the purple that she is wearing is just all about her divine goddessness, and the black is her stepping into her power. And the winds of change are coming, therefore doors that have remained open, that haven't been beneficial to your forward movement at all, are now kind of being closed and new doors are being opened. And then the only negative card in the whole damn thing is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is either a friendly competition or you getting in your head trying to decide what to do. And this is the overthink it card, right? Well, I could have done this and I could have done that and I could have done this and I could have done that. And usually that happens when we transition into something great, but we think about all the time we lost in the past. That's how I look at this card. And if you are focusing so much on everything that you missed out on from all the times that you were fearful of moving forward, then you're backtracking. You're getting into a repeat. This is the old tape playing. So don't allow that old tape to start playing. Because this reading talks about transformation. This reading talks about stable, wonderful relationships. Though we may have someone young coming in to try to show you a little bit of love and make some promises, but that just is what it is. Or you may be looking for a new relationship, and that is what it is. But there's a lot of fire energy here, and there's a lot of cup energy here. And I kind of feel that I'm a Sagittarian. and my significant other is a Cancer. And that's why this has been so emotional for me. You could be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So what I don't want you to do is at the end of January, when things are progressing so well and things are really, really moving, and you're celebrating the wins in the relationship, and you're probably, maybe you're with your significant other, or you're establishing these beautiful relationships, and chapters are closing, and you're releasing and letting go, and you're meditating more, and you're connected with spirit, and your business is working out, and everything is going great. I don't want you to think about the things you could have missed, or you could have, I don't want you to think about the things that you've missed because you've been so emotionally attached to them and detached from moving forward, right? I don't want you to think about all that. I don't want you to think about those repeating tapes, or those that devil on your shoulder going, see, you could have had all of this 2, 3, 4 years ago if you would have just let go. I don't want you to think of any of that. I don't want you to think about the what's, where's, when's, why's, how's. Don't. You start thinking about that, and you'll just go backwards, or you'll be stuck again. And we'll be talking about the same thing next month, or the month after, the month after. So pretend like this card doesn't exist. Okay, so Spirit says the answers that you seek are within yourself or within your psychic abilities. So your psychic abilities are really picking up in the month of January. And I do believe it's because you release this and let this go. When you're doing more meditation, more visualization, more connecting with spirit source, you're fueling your body with good things, right? The body is the temple. And I feel that you are going to start, and this is what I want to say. I feel that in the month of January for you, Sagittarius, that you are going to, your psychic powers, your abilities, your mediumship abilities, your tarot reading, your oracle reading, your energy work, your candle magic, whatever it is that you do, your third eye, your ability to see, hear, sense, taste, whatever that is going to be so on point as you go through this transformation, because we're releasing things and letting things go. And when we do that, we open ourselves to wonderful, beautiful energy. And the answers that you seek here are within yourself. It is not necessary to go ask and ask and ask and ask and ask. Right here in your heart, in your intuition, we are given navigational beacon systems for a reason. Spiritual navigational beacon systems. We have them within us. If it feels good, it's good. If it doesn't, think about it. Think about why it doesn't feel good. The answers are within you, here and here. And you have so much passion for life. So much passion for life. Don't allow those old tapes to start playing and causing you to move back or fall back into those negative mindsets. Okay, we have dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. I said that. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. Intuition, which here. Celebration, yes, and observation. So observation, expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of your life. I'm going to put that here. Dreams, the universe speaks through you to your dreams. There you go, that's the answers. Celebration, celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. I'm going to put that down there by the passion. And intuition, trust your intuition. It is being guided to you. It has been guiding you to the answers you seek. And I'm going to put that in between the answers and the psychic abilities, because our intuition is, even though it's our navigational beacon system, it is a spiritual ability. I think it is. And I don't think many people tap into that enough. So Sagittarius, I hope this reading has been beneficial to you. This is the longest one out of them all. Of course it would be. There is so much opportunity here for you to really, 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 really start changing the direction of your life in January. Please allow it to happen. Please allow it to happen. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to me. Please allow it to happen. My other two signs are Capricorn and Aquarius. So yes, I will be just as emotionally invested in those two readings as well. Have a great and wonderful January 2024. Talk soon.